Oh, good morning, good afternoon. Hello. How are you? Oh, I didn't even say her name yet. What are you, psycho now? Hi, Arlene. I didn't even say her name. You just know she's there, don't you? Mm-hmm. Come here, you. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Arlene says, hi, Harry. Hi, Harry kitty. All right, you got to get down. Thank you. I know. I'm telling you, I'm gonna like put some cams in my house, and we're just gonna have like one channel that's gonna be like all Harry all the time, huh? All Harry all the time, because that's what he wants. Oh, hi, Candy. Hold on, I have to pick him up and pat his butt. He has to be baby kitty for a minute. All right, have you had enough attention? Go on, get up there. Get up on the back of the chair where you belong. Up, kitty, go. Kitty, go. Thank you. All righty. Okay, so what's everybody up to? And he's back. Harry, no, you got to go lay down. Go play with fish. Go on, go play with fish. Hello, Janie. Hello, Sabrina. Oh, good gravy. Oh. Okay. No, we're not playing. Go on. Scram. Thanksgiving shopping. Yes. Food. I like food. Okay. So lots of stuff going on. Um, let's see. Arlene's eating an onion bagel. She's just being lazy. So, uh, so I took Hubbard to get the fish tank. This sucker is a monster. It doesn't seem like it's going to be that big. You know, you're like 37 gallons. You're like, no big deal. Um, it's huge. It's huge. And the tank itself is stinking heavy. So we got home yesterday, and when we unpacked everything, Hubbard immediately opened up the fish tank and got started playing with it. Um, and he started putting stuff into it and rinsing stuff and getting stuff clean and ready to go into the tank. And oh my God. He's having fun with his Christmas present, so I'm happy for him. But we did a little shopping yesterday. Hubbard and I had a date day. Um, I, I took Hubbard to get his fish tank, which took two people to load into the car because it's that damn big. Um, and Then we went and we had lunch. I stopped at Tuesday morning, and my suspicions were correct about Tuesday morning. They are not eliminating their craft section. They are cutting it in half. And they're only carrying certain brands, certain lines. It looks like they are carrying a paper line I've never seen before. And it's just packs of solid colored cardstock. And they're also carrying Park Lane paper and pink paisley paper. That's kind of it. They're carrying lots of King art and AC Moore. So I picked this up. Nice big new wooden cutting board, wood look cutting board, because my big one that was like this, this is self-healing mat. And my big one that was like this, I've had for probably about 25 years. And it doesn't self-heal anymore. So now I have a new one. We ate lunch at a nice little Chinese restaurant we've never been to before. We had a good time there. The food was reasonably good. I'm kind of a Chinese food snob. I love Chinese food. It is like my favorite. And I judge every Chinese restaurant on their beef pepper steak. It was okay. Let's see. What else? Then we went to the grocery store, pick up a few things. And this grocery store that we go to, I don't know if you guys have them. They're called Winco. They are employee-owned grocery stores. And they have a little deli section. And in their deli section, they have a pizza counter where they make calzones. Mike likes calzone. So he decided to get a calzone to have for dinner last night. He brought that thing home, left it on the counter. And it started out, it was about that big and about 2.5 inches thick. When he put it in the oven last night, after he let it sit on the counter and proof, the thing was this long, this wide, and about that thick. And he put that thing in the oven. Amy and I were swearing we're going to have to run out the door because it was going to burst out of the container. We gave him a hard time about it. But he ate his big old calzone for dinner last night while still playing with the fish tank. He played with that fish tank till about 10:30 last night. Getting everything organized. He had a great day. We got toys for fish and rocks for fish and all kinds of crap for fish. And I'm sitting there going, maybe we should get something for Harry and the cat and the dogs. Because somebody's going to have a big issue with this when we get home. Yeah, they had a big issue when we got home. But, we had a good day. We went to the Dollar Tree to pick some things up and just generally had a nice afternoon, the two of us, which is rare. We rarely just have that time to do together. But he took a half day on Friday, so he didn't have to go do what he normally does on Saturday. So I claimed it. It's my day. And that was it. So let's take a look at some of the things we got going on here. Where's that book? Where, oh, where has my journal gone? Where, oh, where can it be? Okay, out from underneath the desk. Here is our Peanuts journal. For anybody who hasn't been paying attention, let's catch up with where we are. We have put book cloth on this. We are using a Reader's Digest, a recycled Reader's Digest. We pulled all the guts out of it, and we're using this. Now, we added some book corners to it, and we're not quite sure what we're doing on the cover just yet, but there will be something on the cover. We went ahead and put some book cloth on the inside and some rickrack because, you know, it looks just like his shirt. And then we made some pockets out of some old Snoopy books, the old Encyclopedia Snoopy books. And we made some pockets, and we put some pockets in here. And we'll talk about that in a second. And so we have all these pockets in here, and I added an additional sew line because I added this mini file folder that I glued together so we could have a pocket out of it. And back over here, where is it? Where we had that big belly band, I put another little file folder in there, and this one I just left open, you know, but I created this little file folder. I cut these out of the original file folders that we had. That we made the folio out of. So here's the folio, and the folio is actually in here just with a thick rubber band. So you can take the folio out if you want to. You just open it up, and then you can just pull this part out of here. Or you can keep it in, and of course the folio has a pocket, and it's got a little planner book in here and a pad. So, you know, convenient toss in your purse kind of thing. Take it with you. And that is where we are in the book itself. So we now have two signatures sewn in, our third stitch line, which is our pocket in the back. And then right down the center, we have that black band that's holding in our folio. No, his tank is, this one is fresh water because it's a goldfish. But when he moves goldfish into the big, you know, when he moves fish into the big tank, he's going to take the time to recaulk the little one and clean it and everything. And then we're going to do a smaller tank, probably a tropical. We're not sure. All right. So yesterday in our little impromptu live, we made some journaling cards by doubling the thickness and adding the original prints to some cardstock. So we now have journaling cards that we can put into this thing. Yep. And we worked on a couple of tags. So let's see. So we had our Schroeder tag and our Charlie Brown tag. Get these out of the way. And then we worked on a Sally tag. And then yesterday, kind of our dilemma was, are we going to use the fun fur, you know, the eyelash trim, or are we going to use the seam binding? And I decided that for this one, other than her weird one, they should have the seam binding or ribbon on them. So the next ones we did were Friends, which came with seam binding. We did Peppermint Patty and Marcy, again, with some seam binding. We have a Snoopy tag. That one got ribbon. And we've got a Woodstock tag, which has ribbon, has seam binding on it. And then Pigpen, which has some seam binding on it. And some ribbon that we put on Lucy, and I'm still not sure that she's done. I'm just not feeling it. It's a little bit more complete, but it's not totally done yet. So I'm still going to work on this one. And that gives us 9 tags total on this one. That's a lot of tags for a journal, but we've got 9 tags that are going to go in. And I also did something else off camera, and I'm going to show you guys. So one of the things that I wanted to do is I kind of want to put, like, you know, all of the characters' names on a page in the book. So I know that there's a bunch of words that I'm going to use. So one of the things that I do is I use just like the worst ever possible, horrible, this stuff couldn't even really be called washi tape. It's more of a plastic tape, but you just find some washi tape that you're not, you know, overly. And then you just cut out all your letters, put them on your board, hit them with the washi tape, and then you can put them on a card and write what it says so you know what each one of them is. So we have Franklin, Schroeder, Lucy, Linus, Peanuts, Charlie, Sally, Marcy, Woodstock, Peppermint Patty, and this is Peppermint and that's Patty, Pigpen, and Frida. So those are the primaries, and we have them all, and they're ready to go. So we can put those on pages as we go through if we decide we want to put them on there. And, you know, they don't have to go straight across. We can put them down or whatever. But at this rate, we have them all together, and they're pre-cut, so we don't have to worry about it. They're all cut. And I just have them on, you know, some recycled cardstock. But that is that's a quick way to kind of, you know, help get through this. If you've got some time, you can just sit there and do your die cuts and stuff, and then just tape them down to a piece of paper and mark. Yay! Hey, Carla. All right, so we're going to start decorating the sucker. Now, as promised, I did post a video that has the oh, you know, blah, 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 blah. I posted a video that shows you how to gut a book. And I did post the list of supplies that are needed to basically put a journal together, you know, to build the book itself and everything. So the list is in my Facebook group. If you don't have access to Facebook, let me know. I'll give you the link. I'll put the link in here. Hello, Tammy. Let me pull up the link. Uno momento. Here, there, no, there. Okay, let me go in here and pull this link. Content. Okay. There it is. This one. Copy. Paste. Error. My fat Aunt Sally. Well, it's not letting me put it in. What is the deal? Yep, it's not letting me put it into my own page. No, that's my group, but I have a link directly to the video because the video is private. Oh, maybe that's why, because it's set to private. All right, so if you need the link to the video and you can't, you don't have Facebook or whatever, just email me and I'll email you the link, okay? Because yeah, it's private and there's no comments allowed on it and stuff like that. But there is a link in my Facebook group to go to it. So and then if you're not a member of Facebook and you need to just get the link from me, it just takes you over. It shows you basically how to gut a book and how to repair a book if you cut it up accidentally. And then underneath it is the list of supplies that you need to do the book. So so either way, you can get the list. All right. And then I'm going to set a day that we're going to do this. And I'm thinking I'm probably going to use StreamYard, which means you can come in live if you have a question. And if you have a camera, you can turn the camera on and show me what you're talking about, and I can walk you through it. Or you can just come in and talk. You don't have to turn your camera on at all. Entirely up to you. But I think I can have like 6 or 8 people in the room, plus however many need to be in the chat box. So we should be pretty comfortable, I think, in the StreamYard doing it. So we'll do that. I also did put a listing in my shop for the cord that you use to tie these in, the waxed linen cord. Oh my God. I ordered them in. I have, there's 24 colors in there to choose from. So if you're doing a really weird colored book and you want like weird colored thread to sew it in, I got you covered. Yes, please, please, please. If you're going to go live, either make sure that your camera is facing down without the gratuitous boob shot, or put some clothes on. I'm just saying. All right. So we have our little Snoopy greeting card thing, and we have our whole stack of these. So as always, what we're going to do is we're going to go through and we're going to put in our cards, journaling cards, just kind of like wherever. One per pocket until we get to the end, and then we'll come back and do, doubles if we need to. And if we need more journaling cards, we do have some more that we can work with. And we also have those tags. Haven't done anything here yet. Not totally sure. I sort of know what I'm going for here. So for the moment, I'm just going to get some journaling cards into pockets. Flippy. Okay. Womp, 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 womp. Okay, there and there. That's definitely going to be a tag pocket because it's deep. And we still have to fix this piece back here. So, all right. So I have 2 images left. And all right. So those are in. No, ma'am, I'm not keeping this journal. Ow. Crap. I had an itch and I scratched my damn arm. Ow. So let's, where is it? So this one. Oh, hovers up. So this one right here, we're going to do something special with this one. And there is this giant belly band, and we're going to do something special here too. So for this one, let me get out the box. So I have probably one of the most iconic, Charlie Brown moments from It's a Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. I got popcorn ball. I got 5 pieces of candy. All I got was a rock. So I thought we would turn this into a nice big journaling card. And we'll tuck this one in right here. It's a big journaling card. And then for this one back here, I was thinking about doing a little notebook, So we're going to talk about doing that too. All right. This thing's going to be just so chocked full. It's going to be disgusting. It's kind of gator. Let's make sure I didn't miss anybody. J.L. Johnson. Hello, 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 hello. How are you? Let's see. I part with it because I make these all the time. Actually, I did this. I'm doing the themes for a reason. We've got quite a few. There's the Neverland, Peter Pan and Tinkerbell one. There's the Nightmare Before Christmas one. There's Harry Potter, Where the Wild Things Are. We're doing the Peanuts. And normally I would say the next one would be Mary Poppins, but we're not going to do that. We're going to preemptively cut after this one. I'm going to do my first ever Christmas journal. Never done one. But I have... okay. So here's what happened. I was in the store all on the same day. And I found... this. And I said, oh, it's so stinking cute. And that would be cute on a journal. So I bought it. And then I was like, no, you're not going to do a Christmas journal. And then the next store I went into, I found these. And these are gingerbread men and snowflakes and little Christmas lights. And I went, sure, you're doing a Christmas journal. So I guess we're doing a Christmas journal. So, don't forget we have these as well that we're going to be putting in. So we have, I have quite a few. I have Franklin and Charlie Brown and Snoopy and Linus and Schroeder and Woodstock and Lucy and Marcy and Sally. And the only one I don't have in here, I think, is Peppermint Patty. But we have everybody else. And we're going to, I'm going to cover these on the back, and we're going to turn these into journaling cards as well. So these are all going to go in to the book. So let's get busy. We've got cut images up here, and these are what we're going to be using to decorate the book. Basically, they're just the characters. So we're just going to put them any old place in there. No rhyme or reason. And we're going to mix it up and get them posted, and we're going to be putting in their names. And what is going to be the Easter egg in this one is going to be the paw prints. We're going to put the paw prints throughout the book. So that's going to be the Easter egg in this one. So we're going to get started decorating and get some stuff in the book. So what's going to happen with all of these, and I do have a stack of them. So let's see. So we have the one we just finished, which is the Where the Wild Things Are. And that's a big hefty one. We have the Nightmare Before Christmas, the Neverland, and the Harry Potter. And what I am going to do with these is they are going to go on sale. At a one-time rock bottom price for Black Friday. They're only going to be one day. So I will put them in, and they're going to be a very short window that they're going to be in there. I'm going to put them in at a specific time until it sells, or it hits 2 hours, and then I'm pulling it. And then it'll go for regular sale price. So that will be my Black Friday sale. So I will put one in on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And possibly Wednesday if I do another one, which I probably will. So if you are not, if you haven't favorited my shop and you're not following my shop, if you want to get your hands on one of these, then I recommend that you go over and do that, because it's going to post up that, it's in there. And I will post it. I'll share it on Facebook that I'm putting it in, that it's live. So let's get to putting these things together, shall we? All right. Have glue, have book, have characters. Let's get busy. All righty. So I'm going to grab my dauber and my ink. And we're going to ink some things up and get some things in the book. Whew. Well, the way that you get around it is that when you buy these things, stickers, playing cards that are for mass consumption. You're buying the right to use them, okay? The only thing that can really be like copyright claims is if I use these characters to make a movie. If I make a movie out of them and give them different names, then I violated copyright. But if I'm using them for the intended purpose, which is cutting them out of the paper that they're on and putting them in another book, that's basically the same book. This is no different than altering a little golden book. People do it all the time. Nobody cares. The whole copyright thing, that is something that was pushed by the companies that make, like the Cricut and stuff. They tried to say that you couldn't use the Cricut to create images to use for sellable things. This isn't commercial. This is my own personal stuff. This is what I'm doing with it. This is no different. If you look on DeviantArt, you're going to see a lot of people that come up with their own drawings of these. Once you change an item by 10%, it's different. But I'm using this for its intended purposes. So you can't sell me a piece of stained glass, a piece of glass that's designed to be made into stained glass, and have me put it in a window and then tell me that I've violated copyright by using your glass in a stained glass window. That's what it's intended for. So, copyright when it comes to this kind of stuff, people have been doing this for years. For years, people have been selling scrapbook pages, scrapbooks. And there have been 0 lawsuits involving copyright against a crafter for using craftable items to make crafts. You can't copy originals to use in another form. Like you can't profit from taking somebody else's drawing and turning it into something commercially sold. Commercially means that it's something that's mass produced, something that has more than one production of. If you're simply taking an image, and let's face it, peanuts are practically public domain at this point. Everybody and their mother has used it for wall decorations, keychains, t-shirts. They're kind of public domain. I mean, they're not, but they sort of are. That's like the whole bull crap about singing happy birthday. Every time you sing happy birthday, you should be paying the rights, paying royalty to somebody. Happy Birthday was a song that was written long before royalties were a thing. But yeah, there was one case, and it had nothing to actually do with the image. It had to do with the angel policy, and it was thrown out of court. Never went anywhere. They were like, you can't sell a product that cuts stuff and then tell people that they can't cut stuff, which is basically what they tried to do. Yeah, angel policies don't actually exist, and only if it's your original work. Okay, so if you take an image that's public domain and you alter it just a little, 10%. You could say that that's part of your copyright, that it's copyrighted. But you can't stop somebody else from using the original image just because you changed it. You can say that they can't use that image, but you have to copyright it. And the truth is, and I know where all of this started, and I'm telling you, she did not have a copyright on that image. Because copyrights take 2 or 3 years to get. She didn't have a copyright on it. What she did is she said she copyrighted it, but it's not actually a copyright. So, but there's people out there that are using Photoshop and they make like paper and stuff, and they say, "Oh, well, this is my copyright." No, it's not. You used a filter from Photoshop. You used a stock background. That's not copyrightable, guys. That's somebody else's work. You took somebody else's work. So there's a rule that says that if you alter it by 10%, it becomes your work and you can't get popped for copyright. That's why you can sing 17 seconds of a song on a YouTube video and they can't pop you for it. It gives you a headache. Hi, Shelly. But I asked a lawyer. I said, if I use images from, let's say, Winnie the Pooh, and I put them in a journal, and then I sell the journal for $100. Am I violating copyright? He said, first off, as long as you're not taking screenshots from like the movie and putting them directly in, as long as you're not competing against the original piece. He says, if you buy a pad of paper that has Winnie the Pooh images on it, you cut the Winnie the Pooh images out and you put them glue them onto another piece of paper. No. If they could get you for that, every kid who ever did a collage in kindergarten would be guilty of a copyright violation. That's the truth. And I don't think that, they're out harassing toddlers for copyright violation. Although I think that would be cute. Yeah, that's what copyright stuff is. You can't take somebody else's like original hand sketched drawing and copy it and frame it and say that it's yours. You can't do that. That you can't do. But some of these images were intended to be wall stickers. I just made them smaller. They're still being used for their intended purpose. I just scanned them smaller. It's all a headache. It's all a headache. But an angel policy isn't a real thing, so. Stuff in my face. Well, we were going to go over to Alexa's house. I'm going to go to Pudge's. But Hubbard has to work. And I don't want to leave him alone on Thanksgiving. Not that there'll be, he's not going to be doing a lot of work because. But Alexa has a bunch of people coming to her house. So it's not like her and the kids can come here. So me and Mike and Amy, we're just going to do a small turkey, and just the three of us are going to do it here. And, we'll hang. So we're just going to do a turkey and all the trimmings and stuff here. Just a small one for the three of us, and, enough to have leftovers, because you got to have leftovers. That's what Thanksgiving's all about. Okay. Put her out here. Here we ever since I was a little kid, we've done this thing called turkey mushy, where basically, if you like stuffing, you use the stuffing too, but you put the whipped potatoes and the stuffing and turkey and gravy and whatever your vegetable is, corn, whatever, all in one pot. And you heat it all up, and it's mushy. It's turkey mushy. And that's, how we eat our leftover turkey. But, that's a personal thing. We like it. We're weird. But my kids have been having turkey mushy for years. I think we're going to put Frida here. All right, let's see. Okay. So I'm going to get up and do what I always do. I'm going to watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Although I have to be honest, they ruined it for me last year. That whole watching it like in small, no, just run the damn parade. Put the camera there, watch it go by. It's a parade. But last year they did the whole, like, they only showed you part of it because the rest of the time they were busy talking and oh my god, shut up. Aim the camera at the parade and let's be done with this. I don't really care about your family. I'm here to see the parade. I don't need to read tweets. If I want to read tweets, I'll go on Twitter. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Moving on. We're going to put the giant pig pen here. I don't know why he's so much bigger than all the other characters. Well, I guess he's not really bigger than that Charlie Brown. All right, here's my weird tip of the day. You know how when you're doing something like this, you're trying to get ink in here and you end up getting too much ink on it? If you turn it over and ink the back, and because you don't care how much ink you get on the back, you can get in all the little cracks and crevices without getting too much ink on the front. Just saying. That's how I do it. It works. Because then I get ink on everything, but I don't get ink all over the picture. I'm putting him right in the middle of the damn page. Yeah, I'm kind of over the whole, elimination nation going on. But, we're as older people, we're subject to the idiots that are the youth of today. I saw it happening. I did. I saw it happening. That old "it takes a village to raise a child" crap. Thank you, Nancy Reagan. Phil Donahue in his episodes on how kids, how young adults were traumatized as children because their parents spanked them. So we're not spanking our children because that's corporal punishment and it's wrong and should be made illegal. I've been traumatized. Saw it happening. It was happening. And you know what? We just let it. Nobody said anything. And here we are, 30 years later. And what do we have? An entire generation that were born the wrong sex. Yep. Welcome to the new millennium. I'm non-binary, gender fluid. What does that even mean? Do they even know? No, they don't. And they're all in therapy. And their therapists are idiots. I'm just saying. I'm a fat girl. That's what it is. I'm fat. I wear clothes that are appropriate. It's not like I'm wearing a gunny sack. I just wear clothes that are appropriate to my size, that are stylish, and that, speak to my personality. Now, I see a 16-year-old walking around with 3 rolls on her muffin top because her pants are down just above her hoochie. She has on no bra with D-size boobies in a spaghetti strap t-shirt. And she's bouncing around. She's like, "Why are you staring at me?" Maybe because you got all your goods hanging out. Okay? And everybody's going to stare. And you look stupid. Why? Because nobody wants to see your hoo-hoo, baby. Put your hoo-hoo away. I don't want to look at it. They don't want to look at it. And if you're giving it away for free, eventually somebody's going to take you up on it and stare at you. Put your hoo-hoo away. But now if I say she's chunky, I am fat shaming. And that's not appropriate because she's body confident. She's body confident. Just nobody but me ever told her to put her hoo-hoo away. Hi, Kimberly. Welcome. Exactly. You're going to get one or two responses. You either a boy or a girl, whatever it is you is. There's no stuck in the middle. If you're stuck in the middle, you're a hermaphrodite, in which case they're going to check you genetically and go, well, genetically you should be, but it's your option which way you want to go. And that does happen. I mean, there are hermaphrodites. I've known a few. Get on to getting on. But here's the things, pumpkins. You can be gay without having to change your sex, because then you're not gay. I'm sorry, but if you're a woman and you're gay and you get a sex change, now you're a boy. You're not gay anymore. Now you're a straight man as opposed to a gay woman. Get over it. And if I see one more girl walking around binding her chest, I'm going to slap her. Do you not know the damage you're doing to your boobies? Your anatomy is a certain way for a certain reason. If they're too big, go get a damn reduction. Don't be slapping that stuff down under ace bandages. Just makes you want to slap somebody, you know? And I am not sure who told them that it's okay. I know this, though. When I went to school, if you wanted to be called by your middle name, you were lucky if the teachers did it just to be nice, you know? I love Oogie. We all know this. I love Shay Shay. She's my baby, my sweetheart, my love. She has got it in her head that she now wants to be called Astro, which for our generation is what? A stupid space dog. Yeah. She wants her teachers to call her Astro. And so now her mother needs to sign a permission slip. That's it. That's all it takes. And the entire school will be instructed to call her Astro. What? I said, well, that's it. From now on, I want to be called, I don't know, Rumpelstiltskin. Jeez Louise. All right. I have washi tape coming that's going to fix that. So we're working around it for the moment. Let's put the wood stock over here. Oh, yeah. We're getting beefy. We are getting beefy here. All right. Let me just put those to the side. Let's close this up. All right. And let's see where we're at. Hi, Hubber Wubber. You shouldn't have done so much yesterday, but everybody's proud of you. They think it's sweet what you're doing for fish.
Fish deserves better than what I found. It's too small of a tank. That's not fair. Not fair to fish.
No, it's not fair to fish. But you're a good man, Charlie Brown.
Sorry I didn't get the vacuuming last night.
I think we'll live, babe. Exactly. Be whatever you want. Just don't impose it on me. All right. So we have some decorations. We have, and for anybody who questioned at the beginning, let me see, who was that? I think it was Carla. Let me see. I don't know. Whoever wanted to know who Carla. Carla, this is Frida. This is Frida. She was pretty regular. But there she is. That's her. I don't know how she fit in, but we'll figure it out. She fit in there someplace, though. That's for sure. Okay, so Frida is not mistaken for the little red-haired girl because that was drawn by Charles Schultz, and Charles Schultz never, ever drew the little red-haired girl. So here's the family tree. There's Franklin, who attends the same classes as Peppermint Patty, who likes to dance with Pigpen, but is the best friend of Marcy and has a crush on Charlie Brown. Now, Peppermint Patty and Marcy are best friends, but Marcy also has a crush on Charlie Brown. Snoopy is the dog of Charlie Brown, but his best friend is Woodstock, not Charlie Brown. Okay? Charlie's the older brother of Sally, and Sally has a crush on Linus, who happens to be the younger brother of Lucy, and Lucy hates Charlie. Then there's Rerun, who's the younger brother of Linus, and by association, Lucy, but he wants to steal Charlie Brown's dog. And then there's Schroeder, who Lucy has a crush on, but other than that, he doesn't fit in there anywhere. And Charlie Brown has a crush on the little red-haired girl. That's the family tree. Bye, Janie. Yeah, I'm too old to learn a new language. I get it. They take their own identity away. It's redonkulous. It. All right, so now we have some stickers. Let's see if there's anything in here we want to use, okay? So we got a dancing Snoopy. Oh, well, yeah, okay. We're going to want that one. All right, there's a couple of them in here we're going to want. We used those. Yeah, there's a couple of these we're going to want to do. A couple of these. We could use some of those. Might do some of these like on the backs of some of these little cards. Maybe. And maybe some of these. Who knows? All right. So we have a couple of those to do. All right. I'm going to get started with putting some paw prints in. Here, there, and everywhere. There's no rhyme or reason. Just because I can. They have a lot of paw prints.
Ooh, puppies.
We have lots of little paw prints, so we can put them anywhere we want. Paw print, paw print, paw print. There. Here. Let's see. There. And over here. And then I'm going to put one there. Right here. So if you don't know what I'm doing, in every one of my journals, I put kind of like a little Easter egg, like a little something that is just repeated throughout the book, and it's randomly shoved in there. Not shoved, but, it's randomly placed so that, it's something to look for, kind of hunt for. It's fun. It's interactive. And this one, it is Snoopy Paw Prints. There'll be another one, but I'm not going to tell you what that one is. That one's a surprise. So, yes, now we have paw prints throughout the book. Let's put the tags in and see where we're at. Still not happy with that one. All right, let's see. Where should we put Woodstock? I like him right there. That one. And I think I'll put Pigpen over here. And Peppermint Patty.
Sit.
Schroeder.
Nice.
And Sally. Charlie Brown. And then I still have to figure out where she goes, and I'm not quite sure. We're getting thick. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Yeah, get rid of that one. Ugh. I hate those things. All right. Just bulking up quite nicely. Okie dokie. Let's see. What do we got? I think we're pretty close to that point. Not entirely sure, but I think we might be. Ooh. We may be close to that point where I say, you know what? I'm going to put this one away. And you guys can see it when it's done. I don't know yet. Nah, there's still a little bit we can do together. All right, so let's take our words. And let's see. Let me see. Okay, we're going to do this. All right, so I'm going to peel this. And yeah. Oh. I love when I get those, like they want to be friends. And I'm like, okay. I always do like a reverse search on the image. And it's so funny because it always comes up to like somebody who is like an underwear model or something, I'm like, really? One of them came up and the guy was like, really well-known philanthropist down south. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And there's pictures of him with his wife. And I'm like, you people need help. So what I'm doing is I'm setting this up how I want it to look on the page. Making sure that I get everything, quasi even. I gotta look at this because this eye is very hard to tell. Yeah, okay, I gotta go in the right direction. Hey, Harry. You went away for a whole 3 minutes. What's going on? And I had my eye upside down. And by that, I mean like, in the wrong position from the die cut. Okay. I'm quasi happy with this. All right. So I'm going to put my glue. And what really gets me is my profile very clearly says that I'm married. I'm not a lonely old woman. There we go. Kitty. Franklin. I think I cut out Franklin. Where did I put it? Franklin. It's right there. Okay, I'm pretty good with that one, just the way it is. Glue. Oh, well, we'll put it over there. I put Franklin on red paper and then cut his name in red, so that wasn't going to work. It's okay. We'll just put Franklin over here. See how that works? There we go. Franklin, we got it. Oh, no, that's okay. If you want to do it for a good time, call. Yeah, I'm all right with it. Yeah. I get those. I just hand the phone to Hubbard. Just give the phone to Hubbard. Baby, it's for you. Otherwise, a little too high. All right, here we go. Glue. Okay. Yeah, I think it makes it more of a challenge. All right, so this one's going to be a little bit difficult because I want to put it down the page. And it's a different piece of tape. All right, we may have to do this one the old-fashioned way. Because I want to do it down the page, and I'm not going to sit here and mess with it. We're just going to do it the old-fashioned way. Yep. Hate doing it this way. It's so slow. Hi, Hubby Wubby.
Maybe.
Okay. Glue. Shit. I'm going to run you through the Xyron. You're seriously not going to like me. Yep, I'm done playing. Yep. I'm done. All right, let's do that. All right. Get that off of there. One more. One more. Come off of there, you little turd. Oh. There we go. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry it's gloomy and rainy. It's blue skies here today. It was gloomy yesterday. All right, Peppermint Patty. Lucy. All right. Have a nice nap, Arlene. Okay. And then we have Frida over here. All right. And D. And an A. All right, Frida.
You two just came in. Well, he just came in. All right. One. Jim, you two.
Okay.
Come on, Jim.
So I'm just holding them down at the bottom. I just pull them off just a little bit. See like how this one's offset. And then I just glue it and hold it there while I'm pulling the tape up. It works. Oh. Let's see if that'll fit. It will. All right. Get Woodstock off of here. All right, here we go. That C wanted to come along. And the W. Junk mail in your corner. This is the one thing about carpal tunnel that kills me is the itch. Woodstock. All right, this is Pigpen's big page. Yes, yes, we know. It's time. All right. Pigpen. And who do we have left? We have Schroeder, Marcy, Sally, Charlie. Hi, Harry. Get down. Down. No, down. Seriously, down. Down. Yeah, I know. All right, let's see. Marcy. No, we did Marcy. We haven't done Sally. There's Schroeder. Let's do Schroeder. Okay. This one's going to be moved a little, adjusted. And right there. Usually Harry only gets up here when he hears me talking to Arlene, but lately been a real pain. Okay. Yeah. I have a fragment of something else here. It needs to go away. There we go. All right, Schroeder. Let's get him on there. Okay. It's time to fill up the glue bottle again. Yep. Alrighty, Schroeder.
Stop.
Okay. Alrighty. Okay. So we do have Sally, Charlie, and Peanuts still to do. And I'll get those in there. But I am going to go spend about 10 minutes with the Hubbard before he has to start work. So if you're new here and you haven't done so already, go ahead and slap that button for me. Like me, share me with all your friends, and then your friends can be my friends, and my friends can be your friends, and our friends can be friends. And before you know it, we have a giant crafting community. Listen, I go live on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday at 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 11, 12, and 1 across the country. And I would love to have you join me. I also post videos twice a week on Mondays and Wednesdays. Mondays are usually full tutorials. Wednesdays are usually quick things, but 2 videos a week minimal. If you want to work along with me and make a journal, I have a posting in my Facebook group, which the link to is in the description box below. Just go ahead and click on that link. Go over. We'll approve you as a member. You can come in, join the group. Go to the link. It'll show you all of the things that you're going to need to make a basic journal along with me. We're going to do that in a StreamYard Live, so you will be able to actively participate in it. Let's see what else. That's it, guys. Listen, until I see you again, stay safe. Bye-bye.